driving over a lot better than alfalfa does. Alfalfa is pretty finicky with wheel traffic. The grass takes a lot more abuse. We're filling up our first load here. Agitated the pit. Tractor up on the hill there with the pump, and then the hose runs to the stand over here, and it goes into the top. And then I got a remote here, and it's got a button to fill and a button to agitate. And so once we get this thing full, we hit the agitate button, and then we'll keep agitating the pit until we come back for the next load. That way the first load's the same as the last load. Got a couple loads done there, just gotta make sure all the hoses are unplugged and that the distributor is working. The nice thing about using the applicator versus just like a splash pan, if we use the splash pan here, we would pretty much cover the grass, and you run the risk of burning the grass with the sun shining the way it is. And the other thing being, if you cover the grass with the manure, you almost need a good rain pretty quick after to kind of wash that off, because cows got very good noses, and if you cover this feed here with manure, they're gonna know and potentially not want to eat it. And the way with the applicator, it pretty much lays the manure right on the ground, on the sod. So then we don't have to worry about getting rain or not. And if it stays dry, then that's not really a problem. I guess one of the big reasons why we're hauling manure, we took a bunch of bales off of here twice, and you can't just take. You got to give too. So we're putting, we took the hay off, and that removed a bunch of nutrients. And the nice thing is the cows make manure, and that manure is very good to put back on the dirt and replenish those nutrients. So it's pretty much one big cycle.